Thanks for staying with us. We still have Toyin Abraham with us, and we're going to go into your family and give you a mother. And how has it been raising your son? You know, it's not been, it's with your career, with your family. How do you juggle it? I hate to ask that question, but the truth is that we do juggle. How do you juggle everything together?
I'll say huge thanks to my husband, Kola. He's a wonderful man. He's a wonderful father. My mother-in-law, she's always there. You know, it's not easy. You know, right now I understand why I chose Omotola Jolade as my role model. It's not easy. You know, now once, you know, sometimes now I get weak when people come into my gym. Please, can you support me with that? Can you support me with this? Once I hear you're married and you're working, oh God, I just want to go all out for them because I know what it is. It's not easy, but we'll keep pushing and doing it, you know.
What's your support system like? You just mentioned your mother-in-law, your husband. What role do they play? So if you had a location to go to, do you go with your husband because he's also an actor? Or who stays back? If you had to do something, and would they compromise and stay back?
Okay, for instance, you know, when I'm shooting my movie, my husband might need to be on set, you know. And because of everything going on around, you know, with children, I just call my mother-in-law. My mom is a pastor, so she has churches. So she's always on mountain or in church praying for people. So she's busy. So I'll just call my mom. You know, she's always there for me. And most times when I'm not working, my husband is home. When I'm not working, I'm home. When he is working, I'm home. When I'm working, he's home. So, but most times when we are working at the same time, then my mother-in-law will be.
What kind of church does your mom pastor? Is he Pentecostal?
She's a CSA, Christ Apostle. I'm CSA. I'm a CSA. Gidilimi. Pombele.
Prayers. Yoruba.
That's okay. You know, that's CSA for you.
I'm just watching her. You know, I'm fascinated. I'm just...
Thank you, Mom.
You're fascinating me.
Thank you, Mom.
Toyin, you changed your name from... I used to know Toyin Abraham. Then suddenly Toyin Abraham. Then due to marriage, of course, Ajeyemi. But what led to that change? Because, you know, there was a bit of controversy.
There was no... It wasn't because of... I'm an actress. Controversy would come.
What happened?
There's nothing. It was a family decision. Okay. You know, it was a family decision, and... a lot of people, my brother, I have an elder brother who has a dance group, one of the biggest dance groups. But his name is David Abraham. And he has changed, he's a long time ago. I was thinking about my career, but it's part of what I told you at the beginning. Sometimes when the Holy Spirit speaks to you, you need to listen. So it was a family decision, it has nothing. Controversy will come, there's nothing. I've chosen this path and there's nothing I can do about it.
You still go to church? What kind of church?
I go to church.
What kind of church?
Once in a while, I don't want to lie.
Do you still do the CSC or just do Pentecostal?
I follow my husband to Redeem. We go to Redeem in Lekki.
That's our church.
But I'm a CSC. Inside.
That's our church.
My church is good.
So I was going to ask, you know, because before you came, we were talking about trolls, and there was this girl that she had trolled somebody that she didn't even know. Then later now went to go and ask her for a job. The woman now says, send me a direct message on a DM. Once she DM'd her, she just saw her handle, went back and saw that she had called her Olusho, called her all this, and said, you can never give you work again. Do you get trolled like that? Do people just come at you for no reason?
And how do you handle it?
And how do you handle it?
I'm an actress. I'm a public figure. I get trolled every day. Every day. I'm sure some people will still troll me like this. You might not just want to read that out. You know, I get trolled every day, but even if I say a troll, someone that have trolled me before, I will forgive. I have forgiving spirits. That's how I was brought up. Hey. But yes, of course, I forgive.
Nice.
It's good now.
Let's talk about marriages and crashing, especially in the celebrity world, in celebrities, and you're really holding onto your marriage the best you can.
Yes.
What do you think makes marriages crash? How do celebrities learn from you, at least so far, that your marriage is intact and you seem to have a very supportive family support? How do celebrities in your situation, how can they learn from you? And what are you doing right?
Well, marriage does not have a manual. Because the man you married is different from the man I got married to. Who you are is different from who I am. So marriage does not have manual. marriage does not have manner. But the only thing I tell people that are close to me, young couples, that, oh, Auntie Toyin, how do you do? Only thing I usually tell them, marriage does not have manner, because sometimes when you ask this person what happened, Yoruba will say, Taba funwe loko, o ma roso doare. So if you ask them, oh, Muriah, what happened between you and A? You will say things that favored you. Yeah. When you ask B, he or she's going to say things. So the point is, marriage does not have manual. But what I would say is, don't be carried away by you being woke. I'm an African woman. I respect my husband. I honor my husband. I tell him everything. I listen to him. He commands me.
When both
and
of
I
you
follow.
have different backgrounds and different way of thinking, how do you compromise? Because many marriages, especially celebrities, the wife is making so much money, she's a star, everybody knows every enter, and then you're lucky, your husband is even in the celebrity space. But there are some husbands that they're not in the celebrity space, and they are finding it difficult to manage that.
That's the mistake you people make. There is difference between fame and there's difference between money. I have been popular for over 20 years. I started making money maybe 5-6 years ago. I became a millionaire maybe 5-6 years ago. All those years that you people were thinking I wasn't rich. So fame is different from wealth, from riches rather. So you people always mix it up. And the point is, most times, it's not just celebrity marriages that crashes. A lot of marriages, but because we are in the limelight. And moreover, Muriah, even journalists, bloggers, the Nigerians,
Comedians.
You know, the people, you don't even, society, thank you. You don't even help our marriage. Okay, let me give you an example. There is this guy, he's a comedian. He's like a son to me. I'm not a child. Everybody think because I look young. No. So he was hugging me. In fact, it was my manager, Sheung, Otumba Sheung, that was doing the video for him. Was hugging me. The next thing I started saying, dirty woman, she's a married. Also, because I am married. Yeah, I even replied one of them that, because you didn't see the full video, someone that kissed me. Because I usually tell truths. You throw to a level that there's nothing to say again. Exactly. So to me now, they have thrown me to the level that there's nothing for you to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you understand? So they started saying things. I would usually tell them, the eyes that you are using to look at something, it might be different from...
Yes, now.
So, do you understand? So that's just the honest truth. And they started saying, so because I'm a married woman, someone that can actually be a mom or a big auntie cannot hug me, cannot sleep on my chest. Like, what are you guys thinking? You know? So that's the way it is. They bully us. They say all sorts of things. So imagine my husband is not an actor. He understands.
He's not understanding.
Yes. Like now, if I'm on set, there's no how the production wants to be. If my husband does not get through to me, obviously, there's someone on set my husband knows that will call, oh, Muncha like to play Yawomi, or he calls me Ayomi. Muncha like to play Ayomi, me will get through, see. Sometimes when I call my husband, he doesn't pick up. I call, hey, John, call me, call. I'll call them and I would put it so me cooking. And they will knock. Ababa, I've been calling, okay, sorry, sleep, just to check up on him. So imagine that my husband is not an actor. The way they will see things.
And what's she doing? I can't reach her.
And the way
is that your husband?
No, that's my manager. Okay. My husband is at work. And because the way people see things, they've made something that you would do when people come on social media, they make it look like it's something else. Right. You see your mother scold you, you see children come on internet to say, I'm emotionally down. I'm emotionally flabbergasted. What happened to you? My mother just talked to me. She insulted me after talking to me. My mental health are fly away. Come on, girl. Your mental health cannot fly away. So, after talking to us, they will even flog us.
So let me take some tweets. All the tweets are favorable to you. On TVC Connect, our fans are like that. So Opoyek says, Ijakumo, hashtag Ijakumo is the GOAT, that's the GOAT, greatest of all times in recent times. And then she put, said there's a story, she put a little description of the story. I'm sure this one has gone to cinema and come. I want to prepare us, but no problem. Kalipaka says, you are specially...
that's what I wanted to read.
Oh, okay, go on, please, okay.
He said, you are especially welcome, ma, to our view. We love what you're doing.
Yes,
keep it up. You are going to surprise us surprise the Nigerian movie industry with more peculiar movies. Nice one.
I want to correct Andrew. Andrew said, I've always liked the roles I've seen Toyin in. She always comes across as Omo Ekoti Ogbagbere, but still a lovable person. She must have a big heart. She's not Omo Eko. She's Omo Auchi.
No, I'm Nigerian. Almost Nigerian.
Let me find him.
Claim you.
I know, but I've been living in Lagos for
You are the people
years.
dividing Nigeria.
When it's convenient, she claims Lagos.
When-
When it's convenient, she claims Auchi.
Me?
This guy
Never,
is
never.
Hey, I'm in Lagos.
It's
When
just
convenient.
It's
I'm
just
from
that,
Lagos.
you know,
I'm from
I
Lagos.
can blend.
Oh, please.
I can
speak
blend.
Yoruba more than the Yoruba people herself. Not
Do you
you
speak
guys.
it
Keep
better
quiet.
than me?
Let me come back to you, Jare, my sister. Politics season is here, and many people are just talking about possibility of running for office. Do you think it's something you might consider in future to run for office? Because you look like a first lady kind of, a first governor kind of thing.
Politics. Maybe. But I'm just a little bit, because I'm an emotional person. I'm compassionate about things. I'm so passionate, rather, about things. So, and you know, if you want to lead people, you need a little bit of niceness, Chris.
Yes, madness.
I can't watch people cry.
What do you think about, you know, recently there's been this attack on celebrities when they express where their political biases lie. And we know in politics, we all have our biases. How have you seen the coming at your colleagues for expressing their biases where their political affiliations lie? And what do you think about it? How would you deal with such?
They've done it to me too. I was just laughing. It's normal, but I think this is a good platform to talk about it. So I want to use this medium to beg everybody. You guys should stop. Let people be free to choose whoever they want to choose. Choose your own candidate. Let someone else choose their own candidates. You don't have to push another candidate. You don't have to push it down my throat. No. So choose your candidates, and I'll choose my candidates.
Let me take Abosede from Ikorodu. Good morning, Abosede. Are you there?
Yes, I am there.
You're
Good
live.
morning, Morayo. I'm a
Go ahead.
first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
I'm also excited that Toyin is here.
Yes, she's in the building.
Oh, Toyin, good morning.
Good morning, Mom.
We love you. We love you. Everybody in my family knows I love you so much.
Thank you so much,
And you are
Mom.
doing great and wonderful work.
Thank you, Mom.
God Almighty will continue to bless you.
Thank you.
God will continue to help you. Every area of your life you need God to intervene.
Amen.
God will help you. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you so much for what you are doing in
Thank you,
Yoruba
Mom.
industry. We love you. I love you, Toyin. God bless you.
Love you more.
You're so popular.
She
Oh,
is
that's so
sweet.
sweet.
You're over 20 years in the industry.
Bisola Dayo says, I love the love between Toyin and her husband, Kola. And I mean, everyone here is just loving you. It's just something.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a few more conversations.
So, one of the biggest actors in this industry is vying for the post of the Deputy Governor of Lagos State. And, you know, are you supporting her as a colleague? And would it be fair, you know, if you're supporting her or not? Or who will you be supporting for the post of the governorship? Do you have
Okay,
any?
I'm going to explain some things. I have said it, and I'm going to say it again. I am not going to campaign. But I may wake up tomorrow and say I want to campaign for someone. But for now, I am not campaigning for anybody.
Okay.
I want everybody to make their decision. So when the trouble comes, or
Everybody
the
will
goodness
cry his
comes,
own cry.
do you understand? You will not say, because I know I have influence. And about that, I would not let, we're all women on this table. I will not let you people use the gender card on me. I will support someone who supports other women. And I will support someone who is competent. I know that, yes, can handle people, can handle crowd, can handle things.
Yeah.
So, and I am a mother. I've got kids, and every child out there is my child.
Right.
So I'm not going to jeopardize the future of our children and the future of this country because of gender cards or because I have a colleague, no.
Yeah. I saw you recently, you were really happy that Governor Sanwo-Olu came for your event. I mean, you even did a special post to thank and celebrate him. Somebody would think you have a very good relationship with Governor Sanwo-Olu.
No, I don't have a relationship with him. I sent him a letter. It has always been my dream for a governor to come to my event because...
But I think he's nice like that.
Yes.
If you just, if you invite him to your event, he just comes. He's actually a nice guy.
So it has always been my dream because Mami Buki Wright is my boss. I remember years back, she had an event, so a governor came. And you know, I have a lot of dreams, and just one is remaining. I have like 12 dreams, and everything has come to pass. So it's one of it. So I sent a letter, you know, and I told Shehu, Otumba Shehu, I want him to come. I said, this is a good movie. They said I should bring the letter. I took the letter. They keep saying, write this, write that. I wrote it. And they said it's going to come. I didn't believe it. Someone just told me he's outside. Trust me, I wanted to freak out when I saw him because I know he's a very humble man and he's a good man.
But you were really one of those celebrities that spoke against him doing that NSAS, was it? I mean, was it him or just the whole system? Because I remember there was a time you were taking a march. So I was just wondering, why would you even think of inviting him in the first place?
I don't speak against people. Once I stand to speak against you, that means you're the most terrible person ever. Because I see good in everything. I don't speak against him. I speak against the system. If there's something wrong with the system, I'll talk about it because I'm Nigerian.
Exactly.
And I'm still going to talk about it. Police brutality needs to stop. Absolutely. So we won't go to police, we will go to him.
So there's a reason why I'm going on and on about politics, because yesterday, AY, the comedian, posted, you know, answering someone on Twitter that you can write whatever you want. Nobody will go and look for John inside K2. But if the moment I write my affiliation, some of us, you want to kill us for where we belong. So which is why I'm going on and on. We have a presidential election before us, where people are making it seem like someone came to my business place and was asking me, who would you vote for? And I told her, she was like, you're looking for position, as if it has to be for something. In this arrangement, what would you be able to say, this is my candidate?
Like everybody else says.
Like everybody else.
You know, like I said, I don't want to influence anyone. I've got influence on a lot of youth, and I know. And I will say it again. My thumb will speak for me at the polling unit.
Would you do it for a price?
God forbid. God forbid I do such. God forbid. I won't do such. I'd rather be a pauper.
You're so honest. I just like you.
Thank you, ma'am. I will never in my entire life. I love Asiwaju, and I'm speaking about myself. I love him. I might vote for him because I love him. I've not decided. I'm just saying it. And because of the things he has done for my industry.
Yeah. But it's your choice. You can choose.
No, I'm just telling you. Yeah. So, but I'm not going to use my own...
to influence.
No, yes, I'm not going to use... I feel, I'm not going to use my own selfish interest to lead others.
Give me another 5.
He has been a wonderful man to my industry. He has been there for people. Even when we had nothing, he has been there for my industry. So I am speaking from my own, from Toyin Abraham Ajeyemi's perspective. I am not speaking for others.
Yeah.
Do you understand? He's a good man.
All right,
but my thumb will speak for me.
Right. Let's come back to your career because we're going to be wrapping up very soon. I want you to go back to Ijakomo because is there a role, is there a script you can do for us? Because I saw you even doing while we're showing the trailer.
Okay.
So give me something that will make me go to...
I'll start.
Go and watch.
Kamu gege lu gege ni shawon nili alara. Kamu gege lu gege ni shawon lode ijero. Fa nono tupe. Agbon mi ni wole eja. Apajuba ni pare aparoje. Adia fun ladigberu ogege. Won mole fun láyé. Won mo torun. Ó ní kan wole torun kan tún táyé ṣe. Wọ́n ránṣẹ́ kú pé mi Olúwatóyìn. Àmọ́ èmi Àṣàbí òjẹ́. Aṣọ funfun mo fi ránṣẹ́ sí wọn. Àgbọ̀nrín mi ti sín, ọjọ́ ikú mi ti yẹ. Ó tún dọ̀la. Tó bá dọ̀la, á tún kọ̀la. Tó bá tún wá kù ọ̀la, á tún di ọ̀la. Nítorí wípé kíni ẹnu báyìí let's say film pay kure jono. Adewale, are you mad or something?
Fire. I gotta go see that thing.
Emi dada awuru yale yaji oko. You know I'm actually dada.
Wow.
What does that mean?
So you grow with them. My mom
Oh,
is
like
Dada.
Dada as in
Dada real life.
I didn't. My
Murayo, you are Murayo,
Oh, listen.
Not that Murayo.
Listen.
You mean no flying.
Please,
Dada.
Listen.
I'm American.
Let me explain that. My stepmother, we call her Dada. So I thought maybe there was a meaning. I've never asked her what Dada means.
No, that means
so
I'm
Dada. Dada in Nigeria is different from. She's from Republic of Benin. So
okay,
Dada. So I thought maybe. So I was thinking that maybe his Dada is a name. Because I don't know what Dada is.
all those people that have.
Please. No, I'll just say Dada. Dada.
We will throw you. We are going to throw you.
I will throw you right back. Please, tell us again the cinemas that we're going to watch so that we can go and look for it this weekend.
Okay.
In Nigeria, in America, in London, in Cairo, in Egypt.
We are going to be in Nigeria. Tell us in Nigeria.
So, Ijakumo, the Born Again stripper, is still showing in all cinemas in Nigeria. We've been showing since 23rd of December, and it's still showing. We're still. Oriwawa and Bell or long because someone no bagbe yala anybody. So we're still showing in all cinemas nationwide. So go out there and support me. And please tell your family, Ijakumo started showing in regular cinemas
Today.
in United States today and Odeon. So you can get your ticket from www.regmovies.com or Rega app. And for UK family, you can get it at www.odeon.co.uk. Please kindly support your girl, John Toriolong.
Your
That's all we can take on today's show. We have to wrap up.
There's love for
Have
you
a
online.
fabulous weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Even me, I'm loving you.
Thank you
Bye
so
for
much.
now.
Bye.